A lot of people can give up. It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
best
feel like
thing.
going to work. It's very easy.
Happy time zone, everyone in the community. My name is Kai. For disclaimers, this video is not to poke fun at people in poly relationships. I'm just expressing my feelings, like being anyone and almost being anyone and how it never really worked out, and just my own personal experience and thoughts about it. Again, this is not to bash people that are in poly relationships. I'm just sharing my story or similar stories of people, or some people can relate to being in a poly relationship and it never really worked out. So again, I'm not poking fun at people who've been in poly relationship or like currently are in poly relationship. This is just a topic I will always want to talk about. Kind of just share my experience in it. So again, there's my disclaimer. So let's just get into it. So the poly relationship, we love them and we hate them. So let me just say, a poly relationship is where like you are like you and a person on the relationship, but you add more people to it. And I've been in a few, probably like once, and I envy you. Probably when I was like, I'm gonna say like when I like before I left, I was in one, and it just seemed real catty to me. Like, of course, there's a main girl, and then they bang, two other people. It just never worked because, again, in my experiences, if you've ever been in like a poly relationship, the main girl, I'm saying, who wants all the attention, or she doesn't like when other people or other women are involved. But if you're in a poly relationship, you kind of know, like, if that's, you kind of set the tone, or y'all already had conversations or discussions about like being in a relationship, I guess, bringing other people on board. But yeah, so I had my first one and I was a play 90. It's probably like this little mom thing, I guess. Then like down to for whatever reason, and I don't do this now, but me being a teenager back then and just at that time, wanted somebody to be with, I guess. I'm just say it like that. It never really crossed my mind to be in a relationship. It never really like, never finna get involved. It never really just crossed my mind. I think I just wanted something to be a part of. So the person that was running that time was just like, Johnny, if you, me and this so and so thought you were the cute guy. And I was like, at that time, my Abby's before I moved into the beast of Second Life, I played R&B. I had never really just I want to say been open to like poly relationships, I guess. But at that time, I was just like, okay, whatever. And to be fair, I don't know, even now, as a grown up now, or becoming older, it's still not something I want to be a part of. Um, and so me and the person or the people, it just didn't work out. The woman was being catty and she didn't like me, or she didn't like me and like two other girls. And so, but in this again, it's that jealousy thing that people get too. It's like jealousy, or well, they feel like, oh, well, they know that person longer, or they know the ins and outs of that person longer than you have. And it just never really worked out for me. Now, in Second Life, I've only been in one. I only been in one, or I was trying to experience one in that field. And that's a story time I can't wait to tell y'all from that field. Again, same bullshit. Or doesn't say if you're going through something like a relationship problem or something. They want you to change overnight. They want you to remove people overnight. And I can't do that. Not saying like with time. Like don't rush me or feel like you I need to do it because you're ready. Like no. People heal differently. What's the way? Yeah, people heal differently and people sometimes just don't got the strength to just remove stuff yet. Or just I think hold on to that little bit of hope that they coming back or they go and change or do whatever the case may be. And sometimes that don't work. And sometimes people just want you to change or be ready with them. But um yeah, some people just want you to get rid of people overnight or get rid of your partners or partner overnight because they want something that they can have or they cannot find what they're looking for. So it's like with that, even with that, I was like, okay, people heal. And even with my like Instagram and stuff, they be, oh, you got in data defense, oh, you got a lot of hoes. Just because somebody compliment me doesn't mean I'm not looking at them or jumping in the inbox and no. If I see that you even got a glimpse of a fiance, a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, I'm not getting in that inbox. Now I don't mind if like people get my inbox and compliment me, but if you're not the person I want to talk to, I'm not really gonna answer. But anyway, I can add a little bit to the to the relationship I was about to be a part of. And so I feel like when you heal or when you're going through something, you want to talk to somebody, I guess. And that was me. And that's why I kind of like fucked up that because if I was hurting or like going through something, I should have been able to tell that person. But I did. I was renting to one or somebody, and I think they kind of preyed on that. They was like, okay, well, if so and so not really on like that, then you should be part of something. But me, it's like it's hard for me to do that. Like it's hard for me to let go. Like it's hard because I've been on a few relationships on here, and my first one kind of fucked me up. We was never in a poly relationship. We was never into nothing like that. I kind of did story time, but I might redo it because the quality on that video, it didn't, because I don't think a lot of people understood it. But just imagine being bashed all over Instagram or being told, oh, y'all gonna work out if you step the third. And 2 to 3 days later, they posted something, what they, at that time, they real life girlfriend or whatever the case may be. Hold on. Yeah, but they was like just they just was like I was like publicly embarrassed, and I think that's why I tied into doing like a lot of stuff I wasn't even really like I don't know supposed to at that time. I'm gone now, but and I think that's why I made another account, which I no longer have. So y'all will never know who it is or what it is. I no longer have it because I just feel like I spend way too much money on this account to just be making a default one. But that's another story. It's time for a different day that I'm planning on doing. So, um, yeah. So I took into account of how many relationships I've been in to where I've been like, okay, like I'm tired of. I don't know. I don't want to say like I've been dealing with the ins and outs of people, but just people coming in and out wanting something from me, and then when I don't do it or I don't reciprocate it, I'm the bad guy or I'm the evil person. But anyway, so back to this poly, whatever you want to call it, because it didn't even first off, it didn't even start the way it was supposed to. So I only met the girl. I met the girl once. She was real chill. So I'm just gonna call this person Plant. So Plant invited me to their home to introduce me to the wife. Wifey was chill. Wifey was really, really chill until Plant had another, we'll just call her Cat, not Cat, but like we'll say Plant B. So she invited Plant B to come and just join us. Now I don't know what girl was on, or maybe she just wasn't feeling it, but she really wasn't talking like that. She really was just to herself, and I get it. I get it. Like, who the hell is you? Like, we've been looking at each other like, who is you? But I guess like she kind of expressed to me that's why they wanted to let her go because she didn't talk as much. And yeah, I don't talk like that on mic like that anymore. I do it now, try to get better at it now because I want to, I guess, make more friends. A lot of my friends now get on mic, but I'm still in my comfortable typing era, especially like not really wanting to be bothered, I guess. Anywho, so the girl and old girl ended up not talking or doing whatever the case. So when she logged off for the night, that's when, Plan A told me, oh, not like basically, you see what I mean? She ain't really talking, she not doing none of that. And I was like, cool, like, I mean, I get it. I mean, socially awkward experience, I definitely get it. Um, Socially awkward at times. Maybe not like I try to get people to understand. Maybe she just was tired. Maybe she just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Because if you do work on something like any once in a while, you must. I want to say jump on right when you get off that work. I think it is time, like especially if you're trying to balance that relationship, trying to like log on and be on, I guess. But even if you can't, there is still communication. I don't know whether people do it through Discord. I know Facebook is a big thing for us Second Life users. Instagram is definitely popular amongst us. But anyway, so I don't even know if they're still with her anymore. I don't know. And that's when Plan A brought it to my attention. I was like, cool. But, I was like, okay, cool. And we tried, and I was like, nah, I kind of see where this is going. Like every day they was talking about this poor girl, and I was like, you know what? It is what it is for me. And I don't know. It just, the first off, we were friends way before. Because and my thing is, she never meant, well, what you say? Plan A never mentioned she was married or nothing like that. So I've always known Plan A to be single. Never really like, of course, Plan A will say, she did stuff with women here and there, but wasn't really looking tired to be tied down and stuff like that. And it just came out of nowhere when Point A popping up with a wife and said, oh, this is what she wants to do. And I haven't spoken to neither of them since. So again, I just feel like things never work out, especially if there's no via communication. Like they want somebody to hop on when they want to get on. It's like, baby, no, I work on life. And by the time I get home, take a shower, do what I need to do, and unwind for the night, I don't want to get on second line. If I do, it's probably to do my little hobby, which is this, like new story times and record. And I hope y'all, and then, yeah, again, y'all, I do want to showcase y'all like the house and stuff, but I probably just gonna do it and we're gonna pray because my house it's beautiful. The house is on the inside is beautiful, but the outside is where it's kind of fucked up. I have been trying to find somebody to help me like landscape and stuff like that that won't charge an ass and out of the ass. The girl I was trying to get to come back and redo it, she's talking about 40K. Baby, I don't even upload that much, and if I'm not gonna spend 40K on my stuff, I think so I can upload, for somebody else to do. I am still like looking. I don't know, but if hopefully, I'm able to find somebody that could probably help me. I think a few people, so I do still want to do a house tour. It just might be the inside. It might be even a little longer video too. So yeah, so this room that we like, and this is pretty much where I be doing all my podcasts, pertaining to the Quiet Corner or to the TKC, and just call it the TKC. And if you don't know what that is, it's the Quiet Corner. I don't know how I came up with that name. Plus, I like really like quiet stuff, and then the corner, which is I don't know. I came up with the corner for some odd reason, but the TKC, this is kind of the podcast. So, well, the podcast room. So, just in case y'all wondering what room this is the podcast room. Eventually, I'm going to do a house tour. I don't know how long this video could be, but I'm hoping probably, I won't say tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow, y'all. And disclaimer, I'm just sorry for the delay. It's kind of fucked up, but we're going to take it one level at a time. So I have two skyboxes now. One I use. I'm just sad because I was like, what is this on Christmas? And then I really love snow though. So I've been trying to find somebody to help me do this little snow thing too. But anyway, um, again, this is a disclaimer. I'm not against people that do poly. I'm not against it. Me personally, it just never worked out. The idea of me having to share somebody with other people just never really got to me, I guess. It never really like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like, it never really gave me that. Even now, as I continue to play like Second Life and figuring out who I am as an individual as I play this game a little bit more, it's to really fulfill it. Because I was like, no, the idea of me having to, I don't know, I want to interact or having to feel like I gotta share, it just doesn't make crazy. Um, the thought of me having to like pretty much share or the idea or the imagination that I have to like I guess be cool with the other person, I just feel like it ain't never really work out for me and it just didn't it never did and it still doesn't. That feeling of just I don't know, the isolation being weird with me or weird with me because of what the other person told them. I don't know. It just ain't never really worked out as me. Like I said, even when I was playing INU, it never really worked out for me. Um, so I just really just thought to myself, like, ain't no point in me. Like, it just never really like I don't know, y'all. It never really like just dawned on me. I don't know if I'm the only one that feel this way. I don't necessarily see it me as like doing it again. Like, regardless of whatever my situation is, I just don't see myself doing it again. Um, Stuff like that, I think it just is pointless. And I'm not saying people haven't found love during poly relationships. I would never say that. I'm just saying for those who have been or have experienced in being one, it never really turned out. So I don't know. And plus, I just felt like even now, as I sit here and continue to do like second life content and stuff, I even when it comes to just me being myself out, this is what I like to do. I like to do like stuff like this. I like to be a part of things, and now that I'm a part of things, I just feel like I don't have time to what's the word share that with somebody else, or just feeling like again the force to be alone. No, is what really got me. It's like no, you can have conversations outside of Second Life. When I get on Second Life, I literally do one or two things. So I do a lot of things. Um, I take care of my kids and I take care of my rent. And then when that is done, I might sit here and do some videos, even if it's me, even if it's me just sitting down and recording videos for y'all and talking. Because like again, this is like y'all. YouTube is like my little diary. So when I be posting stuff or I make videos, it's not to ruffle feathers. It's just us to have a conversation and and just I don't know, relax, chill. Again, again, it's not to ruffle any feathers or like and I don't want to say make fun of people about it. I mean, because it's not saying that it's not really or anything like that. So again, I just want to again say that I'm not making fun of people who have done like pop relationships. I'm not saying that or anything. Um, so yeah, I definitely want to try to be a little bit more like spontaneous when it comes to these. But again, not saying polys are a bad thing. If you do like them, it's no problem with that because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are adding partners every day. Me, I just like to not be a part of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking just to myself, or maybe I'm speaking to a few of us that have kind of been in a poly relationship. I don't think um so I just don't know, y'all. Hopefully I'm getting my message clear and hopefully I'm like trying to not ruffle feathers because again, so again, this video is not to poke fun at people and like being hot in poly relationships. It's not to do that. Again, I was scared to work on this video only because I didn't want to I don't want to say create backlash or ruffle any feathers. Nothing like that. I just wanted um I this is just something I've been wanting to talk about but I didn't really know how to. But again, this is just me just talking and rambling on about why I won't do about relationships or nothing like that. Again, if you have experienced it or you got your own story times, let me know and I'll probably make a video on it. But again, y'all, again, I'm not poking fun at people. This is just us having fun and just, I guess, having a conversation that most of us are uncomfortable with having. But anywho, this is Kai, and I will see y'all in my next upload.
And give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's